Are you planning a Las Vegas vacation? Are you trying to book a hotel room? And are you confused by just how many options there are and how many different price ranges the different hotels come in? There are so many rooms, there are so many deals out there, the prices range from so very little to astronomical prices. And you very well may be doing research here on YouTube and watching other creators, including my videos, where we review the hotel rooms in this town, and you might hear different people use different terms such as value resort, or a bargain, or a mid-tier. There's all kinds of terminology. It can be incredibly challenging to be certain whether or not you are getting a good price when you are searching for hotel rooms in Las Vegas. In this video, I am going to attempt to break it down for you in a more simpler way. I'm going to tell you what to look out for when it comes to finding good deals and discounts. I'm going to teach you about the resort fees you may or may not know about. Stay tuned to the end of this video where I'm going to talk about where you can find some great discounts on hotel rooms and how you may actually be able to get free hotel rooms still in this town. I'm Mike the Vegas Guy, and this is my easy hotel pricing guide for Las Vegas 2025. Now, I am going to attempt to make this as simple as possible. I'm going to do my best not to talk too much and overcomplicate the situation for you. I'm going to give you some general ideas about what to expect when you are searching for a good hotel and a good hotel rate. Here on my channel, I'm always trying to encourage people to do their own research, become a better, smarter consumer. And this video is just going to hopefully point you in the right direction in order to do that and make your search for a Vegas hotel room just a little bit easier. If you are already subscribed to my channel, you've probably seen many of my hotel reviews in the past. I am slowly making my way up the Las Vegas Strip and staying at hotels when I can and giving you my thoughts on them. People always complain to me in the comments that I don't usually talk about the prices. I always say, occasionally when I do comment on this, that the prices are always fluctuating. One of the reasons why Vegas hotel prices are so hard to figure out is because they change on a nightly basis. A hotel room at a lower budget resort that often can be found for less than $50, if it's a busy weekend, a holiday weekend, Super Bowl weekend, the hotels can still charge hundreds of dollars for that same room. I'm going to be showing you some names of hotels on the screen, categorized into groups, and a rough range of where you would usually find the pricing for those hotels, but this is not a guarantee. So still take the information I'm giving you in this video and then put it to use when you do your own hotel search. The information I'm giving you right now are averages, and what I'm showing you here is going to tend to be the starting rate for most of these hotels. So just keep that in mind. You should be expecting the hotels I'm showing you on the screen to be around this price at a starting rate, but if you're looking at a weekend, a busy holiday weekend, there really is no limit to just how high the hotels will hike up those prices if the demand requires it. Everyone's opinion on what a value resort is seems to change from person to person. So for this video, I'm going to make it very simple. I'm going to put most of the Las Vegas hotels into one of three categories. It's either going to be expensive, average, or cheap. And by cheap, I just mean the price. Yes, most of the time the price correlates to how nice a hotel is, but in Las Vegas, most of the hotels are nice. Your average Las Vegas Strip hotel, even if it's one of the lower end hotels, is probably going to be a nicer room than someplace you might find anywhere else in the country, especially when it comes to those price ranges. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just talking about price when it comes to a cheap hotel. If you want to know about the quality of the rooms, I would suggest searching for my hotel reviews. And if I haven't reviewed a hotel, do your own research. There are plenty of other content creators here in Vegas that have covered many of the hotels. So the ranges I'm giving you right now do include the resort fees. Most of the resort fees come to about $50 per night. And if perhaps you are not familiar already, Most of the hotels in Las Vegas charge resort fees on top of the base rate that you will see advertised. The resort fees exist to kind of work around the third-party retailers like Expedia, Travelocity. There are so many of them, I don't even know their names anymore. A lot of those aggregator websites, they make deals with the hotels. They have these special offers. You might see very low, ridiculously low prices for some of those hotels. If you buy one of those cheap rates, you will end up coming to Las Vegas, checking into your hotel, and find out that they are going to charge you an additional $45 to $50 per night on top of whatever that base rate was. Now, recent laws have required that the resort fees be presented to you up front, but because of those third-party brokers, it is still very possible that you might see a base rate that doesn't include the resort fees. Now, for a frame of reference, let's start right in the middle with what I'm calling the average hotel price. I have found that most cities, if you go there, it's very hard to find a hotel rate for less than $100 per night. I know that when I travel to other cities, if I look into any hotels that are charging less than $100, they tend to not be very good at all. Vegas is an exception. There are lots of rooms for under $100. Those are going to be what I'm calling the cheap category. In my personal opinion, anything between about $90 and $200 is going to be average. And therefore, anything over $200 a night, I'm going to put into the expensive category. I'm showing you a more detailed list on the screen right now, but these are going to be the really high-end resorts, the real luxury places: Mandalay Bay, Venetian, Fontainebleau, the Palazzo Bellagio, Cosmopolitan. You're also going to see some places listed that aren't on the Strip. Durango, which is in the southwest part of the city. These are a lot more of the brand new resorts that have been built. Circa downtown is another example. These are really high-end, brand new, arguably the nicest and best places to stay, but expect to pay a lot of money to stay there. The average category, these are going to be the majority of the big resorts that you've heard of on the Strip, the ones that are owned by Caesars and MGM Entertainment, respectively. However, it's important to note that both Caesars and MGM companies have hotels in different price ranges. So if you're loyal to their brand, if you're a member of their rewards program, they have options for you in all different categories. The average category, those are going to be places like MGM Grand, New York, the Cromwell, Park MGM, and believe it or not, Resorts World falls into this category, even though they are one of the newer and nicer properties. They are offering a lot of deals right now, which, if I haven't said so already, and I realize I didn't say it already, this information is strictly accurate as of this summer 2025. Prices are always fluctuating, and with recent downturns in tourism here in Las Vegas, it is very possible that prices may even go lower than what I'm showing you right now if you are booking into the fall and winter. And of course, here are the cheap hotels, quote unquote. Now on this page you're seeing right now, you're going to notice a lot of hotels, not just on the Strip, but also downtown. If you are trying to plan a Vegas vacation and you do want to save money on your hotel, one of the best pieces of advice I can give you is to stay downtown on Fremont Street instead of on the Strip. Places like the Golden Gate Downtown Grand, the Plaza, and even the Golden Nugget, they all have excellent rooms at very decent prices. If you want to stay on the Strip and spend well under $100 for your hotel room after resort fees, you can find very affordable rooms at places like Horseshoe, The Link, Luxor, Planet Hollywood, Excalibur, Flamingo. And if you are willing to stay just off of the Strip, there are hotels like the Rio, the Orleans, and the Palms. They offer excellent rooms, often at affordable prices, but they all kind of stand alone by themselves. And if you are going to do stuff on the Strip, you are going to have to get yourself to the Strip by taking a cab or a ride share. Now you may be asking where I am getting some of this information that I'm showing you on the screen. Most of this information comes from the Las Vegas Advisor. The LVA is a great website. Twice a year, they do a hotel room rate survey. They do it in December and again in the summer, and they take a look at all of the hotels, usually at their lowest posted rates, and they report it to their members on their website. Their website is behind a paywall. They charge about $3 a month to access their site. If you've watched my channel before, you may have heard me talk about LVA and their membership program. For about $50, they have an annual membership that includes full access for 1 year to their website, and it also includes their member rewards book. This is a great book of coupons and deals that are not just for hotel rooms, they're for gambling, they're for restaurants, buffet coupons, and yes, even shows. Now, they are not a sponsor of this video or anything, but I do have an affiliate link with them, so if you do click that link and choose to buy their year-long membership and get this book for yourself, they will send me a couple of bucks and it will help support my channel. But the information available on their site is invaluable. They have great resources on their website for choosing a hotel. They list everything on their site. You can have access to this information I'm sharing with you now. They also have a page where they aggregate all of the resort fees. They keep that up to date so you can know just what every hotel is charging in resort fees. Now, I said I would share some discount deals with you. In this book, they have a couple of really great hotel deals. My favorite one here is from the Rio. They offer a 30% discount off of whatever their current rate is on their site and no resort fees. With that coupon alone, you can sometimes get rooms at the Rio for as low as $12 a night. That's all in, no resort fees. And I have a really great room tour and review of the Rio on my channel. Their rooms are incredible, newly remodeled. Every room is a suite. I highly recommend that. They also have a similar deal with no resort fees for the Downtown Grand if you want to stay downtown. And there are some other great coupons. They don't waive the resort fees, but deals for the Stratosphere, the Strat, as well as the Plaza downtown, which is another great place to stay. Now, of course, there are a few places on the very low end of the cheap section you may want to stay away from if you are still trying to find a good hotel at a decent price. There are places like Circus Circus, the Oyo Hotel, and the Silver Sevens. These are the ones that are not the most highly rated, and they are priced low for a reason. But even then, you might find much higher rates at Circus Circus than you will at the Rio, a much nicer hotel to stay at. I know I promised I wouldn't get too wordy and into the nitty-gritty there. I could go on for a long time talking about various hotels and the quality. For that, please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to my channel, and eventually I will hopefully stay at every strip hotel and give you my review. Now, before I go, I did promise to talk about comps. Comped rooms. It is still possible to get a free hotel room if you are a gambler, if you are playing at the hotels, if you are a member of the various rewards programs affiliated with the casinos, such as MGM Rewards or Caesars Rewards. Of course, if you are a first-time visitor to Vegas, this might not apply to you on your first trip. You have to show up, you have to join those players clubs, you have to spend some money, but often, especially if you are from out of town, the hotels do send out offers and try to get you to come back, and the hotel rooms are the first thing that they discount for you. You very well may get offers in the mail for Caesars Resorts, for MGM Resorts, that offer you free rooms, but they will charge you the resort fees on top of your free room, so you're still paying about $50 a night. There are some hotels, however, that offer you truly free rooms and they don't charge resort fees on a free room. The Boyd Gaming hotels do this. That's the Orleans, Samstown, Gold Coast, as well as the Fremont and Main Street Station downtown. I recently did a review of my free stay at the Sahara. Just in the last year, both Sahara and Rio offered me free rooms shortly after signing up for their Players Club for the first time. Many hotels will do that if you are a brand new player. They will try to get you back, and then if you stay on a free room and you don't spend enough money your second visit, you may not get another free room offer again. But regardless, I just can't emphasize enough how important it is to join those rewards programs. They are free to join. Any casino has a slot club, a membership rewards program where you get credit for spending money. And many of them also offer other ways to earn points without being in Vegas, without staying at the hotels, without gambling. Many of them have credit cards you can sign up for, and they instantly upgrade you to a certain status just for having the card. You will earn reward credits just by spending on that credit card. And of course, apart from getting a truly free comped room offer, if you do rack up enough points, you can spend your points on hotel rooms at these properties. So definitely, if you are someone who perhaps is in driving distance of Las Vegas, coming here from California, Arizona, Utah, or if you are just someone who may visit here more frequently from anywhere in the world, don't be surprised if you get sent an offer in the mail for free rooms in Las Vegas. And as I mentioned earlier, as of this recording, I'm doing this late August of 2025, casinos have been putting out more and more promotions recently due to the downturn in tourism. So right now is the best time to be joining those rewards programs. And for anyone who's just shopping around for deals, if you are interested in coming to Las Vegas, there are deals to be had, and don't be surprised when you find some of these hotels for some really great prices. So hopefully this video gives you a better idea of which hotels fit into which categories when it comes to shopping around for rooms in this town. Again, I always recommend doing your own research and spending your money wisely. But hopefully this video gives you a very good jumping off point for doing your own research. Let me know in the comments if there's anything I didn't cover that you wish I had. I'm trying to do more of these how-to helpful hint kind of videos on my channel, so hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you'd like to see me do more of these kinds of videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hitting that like button. Stay tuned for more of my Las Vegas hotel, buffet, and show reviews. Until next time, I'm Mike the Vegas Guy.